Hello. On Monday we had an area of high pressure establish itself across the UK, and with that came plenty of sunshine. For example, here in Capel Currig and just to the south in Ceredigion we had the day's highest temperature up to 22 degrees.
And Matt is promising us the most beautiful start to the morning, I think, with this picture. Morning, Matt.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, gorgeous start for the vast majority. Just before the sun comes up here on the east coast of Scotland, already looking fine. And for most of you, once again, should be a dry and sunny day. Warming up too after what is a rather chilly start. A big contrast out there this morning. Temperatures just on the outskirts of Banbury down to 2 Celsius. That's low enough for a touch of frost on the grass and also on the cars. But notice this, 16 degrees in the northwest of Scotland and Northern Ireland. Reason for it being so warm here is that we've got a lot more cloud and a southwesterly wind bringing that milder air.
And apparently it's looking lovely. Morning.
Good morning, it certainly is, and a beautiful start. Just getting underway here, just on the outskirts of Leeds at Yeadon Tarn, ahead of what will be a dry and sunny day for the vast majority.
It looks beautiful here, Matt.
It certainly does. Very quiet scene here compared to what's happening in Europe at the moment. Almost calm for some, though, this morning, as you can see here in northwest Wales. Beautiful symmetry to the sky there. Bit of patchy cloud around, but for many, it is going to be another fine day. Good morning, both. Good morning to you as well. Lovely start out there at the moment here in the UK for most. Here's the sunrise. Nicely popped up now in Gosport in Hampshire, and it's been a similar start for many areas. Just a little bit of cloud overhead, a few mist and fog patches as well. Good morning, both of you. Good morning as well. Starting to lift now in areas. You can see that behind me in Cumbria right now.
It's Gethin and Helen and back outside.
Look at that.
Well, the sun is shining. We thought we'd take a trip to New York. No, it's just Manchester. It's looking glorious. Coming up with us this morning.
Good morning, both of you. Good morning as well. Another cheery forecast across most of the UK again today. This is the scene a short while ago just outside Wolverhampton, and it's going to be a scene for many today. But as I said, for us, it's high pressure in charge, keeping things dry, sunny, like you can see here in Oxfordshire this morning.
Ben, it's quite sunny, isn't it?
Well, yes, Ben, it is a beautiful day out there. I'll show you a couple of pictures from across the UK. This was on the south coast of England. Beautiful sunny skies overhead. A little bit of high cirrus cloud here in Perth, but a very nice day.
Good afternoon. High pressure continues, so more fine, dry conditions, and it's feeling warm. Blue sky first thing this morning. You can see across the city, and we've got more sunshine to come this afternoon. Now, this evening and overnight, we have a full moon. It is, in fact, a super moon. It's at its closest to the Earth, so will appear big and bright. It's known as the harvest moon, but there's also a partial lunar eclipse.
Yes, some good news on the weather front as well, Ben. If you like blue sky and sunshine, that is a gorgeous day here on the east coast in North Yorkshire, although it does feel a little bit chilly for some here. Scarborough right now at 15 degrees, but plenty of other places further west and further north are warmer than that. Parts of northern Scotland already up to 23, quite close to 24 degrees. But in western Scotland, in some parts of western Scotland anyway, there has been a bit more cloud today.
Anyway, today we've had plenty of sunshine across the UK. It's high pressure that's been building across the UK, and it's been bringing us some very warm temperatures as well. We've seen highs up to 24 degrees Celsius in a couple of spots in Scotland, 7 degrees above average for the time of year. And we're going to keep this warm weather for another few days just yet.
What have you got for us weather-wise?
Well, it's lovely and warm at the moment, isn't it? Charlene, I just have to say, I don't know how long I've got to chat for. Can you tell me? Oh, not long then, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get on with it then. Here's the weather. It's lovely and warm. Let's take a look.
Hello again and a very good evening to you. Hope you had a super day. We've had some gorgeous sunsets this week already. Look at the beautiful galleon there in Gravesend and another one there in Bushy Park. The weather is matching, nice and fine and settled for the next couple of days. We've got some early low cloud around, but as that sunshine gets to work, it is lovely and warm. It may well be a bit lower, and so a bit of a murkier start on Thursday, and some of it possibly lingering on the east coast, but otherwise some sunshine coming through, another warm one, and then I mentioned that breakdown just starting to kick in at the moment from Friday. That's it. Cheerio.
And is this September sunshine going to last all week?
Well, yes, it is, Frizz. We've had another day of warm sunshine today. Despite it being nearly autumn, the temperatures are more akin to what you might find in July, just shy of 22 Celsius today in St James's Park. But those signs of autumn are still there. You can see here the leaves are turning a different colour and there's leaves on the ground. However, this sunshine is set to continue. Now,
Hello. Last week brought us lots of heavy showers and a real autumn chill developed across the UK. But this week things look and feel very different. It is as if summer has made a return. This is just a selection of the Weather Watcher pictures we've had from across the UK during today. Blue skies and sunshine thanks to high pressure.
And there could be some mist and fog patches forming in places overnight. Not that you can tell from the beautiful conditions we've got here at Cobo Bay in Guernsey. Join me for the full national forecast coming up a bit later in the programme. And from Jersey to Cobo Bay in Guernsey, we're still chasing sunsets. Join me for the national forecast coming up in a couple of minutes.
And Alex is in Guernsey tonight, still chasing that sunset, but I reckon this is the best ever, Alex.
Oh, Mary, it is wonderful here at the moment. The sun is literally just a dip beyond the horizon there. Here in Guernsey. We're actually overlooking Cobo Beach, which is one of, if not the best beach that they have in Guernsey. That's what the locals tell me. And at the moment, we actually have a high spring tide, and that happens around a full moon which we have tonight. In fact, it is a super moon, so don't forget to look up, and the skies are clear across many areas. But below the sea is a wonderful white sandy beach, which we got to walk on a little earlier today, and it does stretch quite far and wide. There are a few people enjoying the best of the weather. We've still got that high pressure smack bang over the UK at the moment, but for the time being, I suggest if you can, get out and about and enjoy the lovely conditions that we've got over many parts of the UK. Well, as we head through the next few days, it certainly is going to stay quite fine and settle with more warm spells of sunshine, particularly down across southern parts. Well, that's the way it is looking here in Guernsey. I'm just going to step to the side so you can all enjoy the very fine conditions that we have here at the moment. As I say, a high spring tide. Don't forget to look up tonight because there is a supermoon to look out for.
Thank you, Alex. Wonderful.